You know, when it comes to food and beverage, marketing is so much more than just showing a picture of what's on the plate. It's really about selling an entire experience. So today, we're going to break down that very art of F&B marketing.
Hello, and a very warm welcome to all the students of Europe Hotel School. I'm thrilled to be guiding you on this part of your online learning journey. In today's hospitality world, just having great service isn't enough anymore. Success is really about mastering the modern guest experience. So let's explore exactly how to do that.
This quote right here, it really gets to the very heart of what modern F&B marketing is all about. We are not selling sustenance, we are selling sensory memories, connections, and aspirations. A meal is never just a meal, it's a story. So the real question is, how do we craft that story?
Okay, so here's our game plan for today. We're going to start with the fundamentals, what it means to market the experience itself. Then we'll talk about making sure your promise lines up with reality. We'll dive deep into what today's conscious diner is looking for, tackle some of those tough industry hurdles, and then master both the digital and physical touchpoints. And to wrap it all up, we'll look at a fantastic case study on how Nobu built its global empire.
So, let's jump right into our first section. This is all about a fundamental shift in perspective that is absolutely crucial for success. We have to transform a simple meal into a compelling brand story.
The guest experience, it actually starts long before they even walk through your door. We call this the digital appetizer. I mean, think about it. That perfectly lit photo on Instagram, or that email that describes the chef's new seasonal dish in vivid detail. Every single one of those touchpoints builds anticipation. It's all about making them hungry, not just for the food, but for the entire story you're telling.
But, and this is a big but, that digital promise means absolutely nothing if the reality doesn't live up to it. And that brings us to such a critical point. You have to align your promise with the actual guest experience. The flavor of your marketing must match what you deliver in person.
And that flavor has to be tailored. It's not a one-size-fits-all deal. As you can see here, the marketing for a fast casual spot is going to be completely different from fine dining. One story is all about speed, convenience, and value. The other is about exclusivity, artistry, and where the ingredients come from. You've got to speak the right language to the right audience.
And let me be perfectly clear. This is non-negotiable. If your marketing is out there promising a 5-star luxury experience that your operations just can't deliver, the result is always the same. Disappointment, dissatisfaction, and of course, the poor online reviews that are sure to follow. Your brand promise has to be a mirror image of reality.
You know, this leads us perfectly into our third topic, really understanding the guest of today. The conscious modern diner, they operate on a whole new set of values, and it's our job to cater to them.
Today's diners are more informed and more conscientious than ever before. They really want to know where their food comes from. They actively look for brands that support local communities, that operate sustainably, and that champion inclusivity and cultural sensitivity. When your marketing can transparently showcase these values, you build a level of trust and an emotional connection that goes way beyond a simple transaction.
And make no mistake, this is not just some fleeting trend. This is the future. By 2026, and certainly beyond, the brands that can prove a genuine commitment to their community and to ethical practices, well, those are the ones that are going to earn the lasting loyalty of the modern consumer.
Of course, none of this is easy. Achieving this kind of alignment isn't without its challenges. So in our fourth section, let's talk about overcoming some of the significant hurdles that exist in our very competitive industry.
In the world of social media, things move at lightning speed, right? To capitalize on a trend, you need this exact process, and it has to work like a well-oiled machine. First, marketing has to spot the viral opportunity. Then, bam, the culinary team has to quickly develop a concept. That's immediately followed by a targeted marketing blitz. And finally, operations has to execute flawlessly. Any break in that chain and the opportunity is gone.
Next up, let's explore the two worlds where these experiences actually happen. We have to become masters of both the digital and the physical touchpoints to really connect with our guests, wherever they are.
When they're on site, it is all about creating theater. Think beautiful spaces, open kitchens, unique tableside preparations. These are those Instagrammable moments that generate all that social buzz. But that special feeling has to translate when they're off-site too. With delivery, the unboxing becomes the big moment. The packaging, the presentation, it has to feel just as premium as a seated dinner, bringing your brand story right into their home.
Okay, to bring all of these concepts together, let's look at a brand that is just a masterclass in F&B marketing.
Nobu. We're going to dive into how they built a truly global hospitality empire.
The big question that Nobu answers so effectively is this one. How do you blend world-class, precise cuisine with a powerful lifestyle brand to create not just customers, but a global tribe of devoted loyalists?
Well, the answer really lies in their core strategy. See, Nobu doesn't just market a menu, it markets an identity. It offers you an entrance into an exclusive world, a world of celebrity, of high art, and of absolutely impeccable elite service. You're not just buying dinner, you are buying into a lifestyle.
And it's all built on these 5 solid pillars. It starts with that A-list ambiance and consistent high-status messaging. But that's backed by true Japanese culinary precision, a powerful brand story, and finally, and this is key, flawless operational excellence. This right here is that perfect alignment of promise and reality that we talked about, just executed at the absolute highest level.
So, that brings us to the final question, and this one is for you. As the future leaders of this incredible industry, how are you going to author your brand's unique story? How will you be the one to turn a simple meal into a truly unforgettable experience?